What's good, y'all? I'm gonna take y'all through my nightly routine. I usually just start off journaling, writing down thoughts, affirmations, just stuff like that. Next, I move on to my book, Mind Gym, An Athlete's Guide to Inner Excellence. Try to read a chapter of this book a day. Really helps me being a professional athlete. Just has a lot of tips and nuggets in there that are really good. Last but not least, I finish off my reading with my Bible devotional. The Bible I have, as I told you guys before, has devotionals for every day of the year. So I try to tap in with one each day. After the reading, I move on to the stretching aspect. Usually try to start off with butterfly to get my hips and my groin activated. Then I move into my pretzel stretch / yoga stretch, just opening up my hips further. As I warm up in this one, I start to add deeper stretches into it, really focusing on side to side. Try to really lean into the stretch, open up those hips. Then we get into our 90-90s. I have really tight hips, so big focus of mine is really just loosening my hips up on a daily basis. If you don't know, having loose and open hips is really good for basketball. It helps with a lot of athleticism and explosion. You have to be able to play low, and you have to have a lot of hip strength when maneuvering on the court, so it's a big focus of mine. So you see, now I'm hitting my 90-90 rotations. I typically struggle with these, but we getting better. But yeah, I try to do, I think I'm gonna do 10 each side. Just trying to get that full rotation. Now we back with the butterfly. Just making sure we're keeping the groin and the hips open before we get into our hamstring single leg stretch. So now I'm hitting my hamstrings. As well as my hips, my hamstrings are pretty tight as well, so I'll focus on that a lot too. But yeah, just getting my hamstrings, both legs, holding it for about 20 seconds each, and then switching. Now this stretch is good because it's good for the hips and the hamstrings at the same time, simultaneously. Try to do this one every day as well, while applying a little pressure to the knee so I get a deeper stretch. On this side, you can really see pushing my elbow to my knee so I can get that good stretch in. Really push out and lengthen that hip, try to stretch that hip out. Alright, so this is one of my favorites. I call this one the pretzel hamstring. Just putting the opposite foot over that knee, so you hold down the leg, and as you stretch, it really digs into the hamstring, so you can get a deep stretch. As you can see, I can't get as deep in this one just because of the pain from the stretch, but this is one I love to do. I try to do it every day just to really target those hammies. Now this stretch stretches the hips as well as the quads. Try to sit in this one for a good little while. Really stretch those hips, and then we add the variation where we pull the foot. As you can see, I'm pulling my foot now to get my quad. So now we switch sides. We're on the other side now, just holding it. Getting a good stretch, and we're implementing a variation. pulling that foot to get the quad. This is another great quad stretch, really targeting the quad, and then also helps with like knee mobility and knee health. Then I usually finish my sessions off with this stretch. Not sure what it's called, but I know it's working hips and dorsiflexion. So just trying to get a deep stretch every time, getting my body used to these movements, and I do it on both sides. Just make sure I get a good, nice stretch. Alright, if y'all made it this far, appreciate y'all tuning into the video. Comment down below if you want me to drop more videos like this, just giving stretching tips and recovery tips for athletes. I had a lot of fun making this video. I had to come up with some creative ways to position the camera to get all the different angles and all that. But like I said, let me know. 602 Meek out.